காலங்காத்தால இங்க என்ன கூத்து போங்கடா வெளியே எல்லாம் போங்கடா பா ஏண்டா கண்ணு
அம்மா
கொஞ்சம் ஓய்வு எடுத்துக்க கூடாது
சரிம்மா
ஓய்வு எடுத்துக்கப்பா
சிஷியா ஒரு பீடி கொடு
ஏய் சின்ன பசங்க பீடி குடி கூடாடா
அண்ணா நான் உன்னை விட 10 வயசு பெரியவன் தெரியுமா ஒழுங்கா பீடி கொடு
இல்ல இல்ல அண்ணா
They're not digging the video. I think it's too long.
I can't help it, man. That cracks me up every time. That cracks me up every time. I have to play that over and over, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but I want one of those little Indian guys, man. I'm going to go to Toys R Us and pick one up.
I don't think they like it. I don't think they like the guy. I don't think they like that.
Oh, wow. I love it. What's up, guys? I'm here with my buddy Stu. Stu, what's up? Can you hear me, Stu?
Now I can hear you.
All right. What's going on, guys? It's that time. Stu, I think we're going to crack open a beer before. I'm dying. I've been holding off on a beer all day.
I've got my Red's Wicked Mango. Tastes like a girly drink, but makes me feel, lightheaded and girly.
Yeah. Craig says, what's up? Hey, how's the audio today, guys? Is Stu a little bit better? Hopefully.
The audio today. The audio.
Hopefully the audio is a little bit better.
All right. Magic here.
Cheers, Stu.
Cheers, buddy.
Little Savage says it's good, but Craig says it's a little low.
A little low. That's just my voice. I just talk low. I'm a man.
He's a man, he says.
That's all it is. It's just the fact that I'm a man.
Ah, shoot. So what's been going on, man? It's been a week. I know.
It's been a week, and you know what? There has been a lot going on, man. We start off. I got another job today.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I am a well, barring any problem with my background check, which there shouldn't be because I'm a good boy. I'm a Walmart employee in the loss prevention department in one of the shady sides of town, which should be a good time.
All right. Everybody says I'm yelling. It's just the way I talk.
Yeah, you're always yelling, bro.
Maybe I'll step away from the microphone a little bit. I don't know why your audio doesn't come out so good, but
well, you can hear me fine, right?
yeah, that's the thing. I can hear him fine. Congrats on the new job, says the tech assassin. So tell us more, man.
Hold on a second. There we go. There's my chat. It's back.
Ooh.
Pigpen yelling. Stu whispers. I don't whisper. Stu is a man. If he talks, he will rumble the earth. That's right. You're goddamn right. That's exactly what'll happen. So anyway, I got a job. I had the welcome packet here somewhere. I don't know what I was going to show it to you, but it's just a little stupid house thing on here. It doesn't even say Walmart on it.
Are there rules against live streaming while at work?
I believe there are rules against live streaming. There's maybe some rules in here we could find that'll be fun to talk about, but I think that this is benefits on your first day. I don't get benefits because I'm a part-time employee. But I still think it's a fun job. Anywho, so there's the welcome to Walmart spiel that I'm going to go through at orientation, I'm sure, and then 2 weeks of training because apparently there's a bunch of computer stuff to learn. Let's see what else has happened in the last week. I got shit on the last week.
Oh, yeah. So we were talking about this earlier. You got shit on, and I asked you, does it count? Is getting shit on, does that count as getting shit on if you shit your own pants?
It does count if you do it to yourself, which I have done. We discussed that in week 1. I had to come home from work. I drove 3 blocks.
Oh, yeah.
And it was not.
I do remember that now. I told you I forgot about that. I was a little drunk, little drinking that night, a little drink going on, and I forgot about it. Do you guys like my Zelda overlay here? Legend of Zelda.
I like the Zelda overlay.
I like this one. I have a couple of others I'm going to use.
I like that Link is down here in the little box in the middle. I dig that. It's like a third. He's like a third party. He's like a third.
Just chilling.
Third castmate here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got shit on this time.
Oh yeah. So.
Not literally shit on. I know everybody wants to hear that I got somebody took a dump on me.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I really thought that was the case.
No. You know, everybody knows I'm a poker dealer.
He's into poker. Poking.
Poker dealer.
Thanks, Edward.
You know, I'm sitting at a table very close proximity to 9 other players. You know, usually all guys. Sometimes a female. There were no females at this particular table, but it was kind of late. It was probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, and I sit down at table 24. We have 30 tables, so I sit down at table 24. And I've been dealing maybe 10, 12 minutes, and all of a sudden, I can't even describe the smell to you. It's something along. It's like open sewer lines mixed with rotting, roadside carcass. It was bad. Completely, it was terrible. You know, and I don't gag very easily. I don't have a quick gag reflex. It takes me a minute. You know, sometimes I smell pretty bad when I let one go. So I've gotten used to the pungent aroma of other men. Too, especially working in the casino industry in the past. You got a teenager.
You got a teenager. You know what that funky smells are all about.
My teenager stinks. He stinks. He might be worse than me. Yeah, he's standing right here. He's staring at me right now, laughing as he walks away. Go to bed.
Hey.
Anyway, so there's a guy sitting in the 5 seat. Now the 5 seat's directly across from the dealer. You know, and you're only separated by about 2.5 feet of table.
Yeah.
He's kind of slouched down in his chair.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, my wife told me not to burp in the microphone.
Those are always impressive, and because your mic is so loud, it's super impressive.
I forgot my wife told me, she's like, don't burp in the microphone. Oops. Sorry.
Lauren yelled at me last week because I was eating jelly beans into the microphone.
You were eating jelly beans?
Yeah, I was eating jelly beans.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she noticed. She was watching. She knows. I love jelly beans. I eat them. Wherever. I love jelly beans. Anyway, where was I? Shit on. That's where.
Yeah. We're talking about your kids, and you're used to smells, and.
Yeah. So I'm used to all kinds of different smells, and I spent a lot of time on the ocean when I was in the Navy. There was some really neat smells out there.
So you were packed in a tight, confined area with a lot of other seamen.
When I was on the boat, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of seamen.
Yeah, a lot of seamen. There was a lot of seamen. I was one of them.
Uh-huh.
I was a seaman. You were a seaman once.
I was. Not the same kind of seaman. Well, we were both kind of the same seaman, but you were a different kind of seaman.
I was a 2-time seaman. I'm an overachiever. I should get a patch that says that 2-time seaman. You think who makes patches? Anybody watching make a patch? I will wear it on a jacket. It just says 2-time seaman.
If we have anybody in the live stream that makes patches, could you please make one that says Stu 2-time seaman?
2 times. But yeah, a lot of peculiar smells. I've been through a lot of different parts of the world, smelled a lot of different things. This is probably one of the worst smells I've ever encountered, and it hit me all at once. And so I politely look around the table and I say, hey, guys, I think you're all great, but a little warning next time. Now, rarely do they fess up when I say this.
Yeah.
Nobody ever says, oh, man, that was me, my bad, or, oh, damn, it was bad, that was me.
blame the guy next to you. I used to, when I was in school, we sat there. If I farted at school and it stunk real bad and everybody starts looking, all you do, man, is turn and look at the guy behind you. You're off the hook.
The silent but deadly. Yeah, they're the get out of jail free. They're the get away scot free parts. You're allowed to let those go and not take credit just to see everybody's reaction. But as soon as I said something, I've never seen a guy that was so quick to take credit. And it wasn't like he was proud of it. He was
Really?
I think he surprised himself. And he said, "Oh, that." He said that was me. And I said, "Well, a little warning next time." He says, "Oh man," he says, it was that food I ate upstairs. He must have eaten at the buffet." And then he goes into greater detail and says, I had the beef tips.
Oh,
And
beefy.
I could tell that you had the beef tips.
It's a nice organic smell.
So then he proceeds to apologize to everybody at the table.
Yeah.
And at this point, most of them have their shirts up over their noses.
Uh-huh.
Like that. And then he says, "I need some Pepto." And he calls his wife, who's somewhere else in the casino, playing slots, likely. And I hear his end of the conversation, but I don't hear hers. And he says, "You're going to have to bring me some Pepto. Do you have any Pepto in your purse?" He says, "These guys are going to kill me." So I said, "Not if you kill us first." Which kind of pretty decent to have. But she actually brought him a bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
Hey, that's some service right there.
He drank it at the poker table like you would a cocktail.
I guess that's better service. Mike Cawley here says he kicks his son out of the room when he comes in stinking. So I guess that's better. He could have just handed him some Tums or some Pepto to take care of that.
There were some aerodynamics involved in this, and it took me a minute to figure it out. Matter of fact, it took me the hour and a half ride home because I work in Pittsburgh, live in Youngstown. It's about 70 miles.
Yeah.
So it took me the better part of an hour to figure out why it hit me first and why it was so bad. Well, the guy's directly across from me. Our knees can't be more than a foot and a half apart. And he slouched down in his chair.
Oh, so he aimed that shit right at you.
He aimed his asshole at me.
Oh.
Like aimed it at me. So what happened was he let it go. It propelled underneath the table. The table acted as a top barrier. So it just rolled under there like a fog. Like a really thick, stinky fog. And then rolled right up between my legs, straight up my chest and into my nostrils.
I'll tell you, that's worthy of a definition on Urban Dictionary because that's a variation of the Dutch oven.
Yeah, he did kind of Dutch oven me.
It was a variation.
There was definitely some really, really complicated aerodynamics going on with that particular release, and it was terrible. Let me tell you, I felt like I had to go and wash my face and hands. I felt disgusting.
Yeah. I don't know. My dad's asking, I don't know if it's my shirt or your shirt. He's asking what it says, and it's just, actually, it's funny. I'm wearing this shirt, which happens to be what you see, the overlay. It's a Zelda theme, Legend of Zelda. And it's a Link made out of all the Legend of Zelda maps pieces. You got the old tree, bushes, rocks.
You got that in your loot crate.
Yeah, I got that in a loot crate. That's right.
I remember when you did that opening. I remember when you pulled that shirt.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. We were talking about semen earlier, and it just reminded me of that picture, all those facts you sent me.
Oh, the nursing facts.
Unbelievable fun facts about the human body. And it's actually funny because semen right there, first one, semen ejaculates at 27 miles per hour, making it illegal in a school zone.
I believe that actually, I think it probably is somewhere around 27 miles an hour, but you figure every guy'd have to be different, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've watched enough porn. Like, there are shooters and there are dribblers,
Yeah.
So not every guy is going off at 27 an hour.
Huh.
I can't believe that. So I don't know, if we were playing fact or fiction with that particular, it says unbelievable fun facts about the human body. That's the title. But I can't say that that's an exact fact for every guy.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be the maximums. Like, so the fastest, first of all, who's recording this?
What do you mean?
I wonder, who is recording the speed of ejaculate?
Oh, well,
Like,
hey.
is there a guy with a special title and
He's got a little radar gun.
Like they use to clock pitchers.
Yeah,
on the mound.
yeah.
That's terrible. I mean, that would be a horrible job. That's got to be like one behind the guy that mops up the booths at the peep show.
The jizz mopper.
The jizz mopper. You've never been to a peep show, have you?
I have not. Good evening, Dan.
Let me give you first-hand account.
So you've been to one?
I've been to one, yes.
One or a couple?
One time. I was in one peep show booth.
I don't believe that for a second. One peep show.
One peep show booth. I've seen live acts overseas.
Hey, good night, Motors.
Who's going to bed?
DRC's, he says, good night, everybody.
Have a good night, my brother. Thanks for stopping in. So, yes, I have been in one peep show booth.
Yeah.
I was in Barcelona, Spain. And we came across, we've been underway. We've been overseas for months,
Yeah.
So we go to the club. And when you first walk in, there's a live act section in the back, which is where we were going to. And that's where you go to watch girls do really freaky stuff on a stage. Anyway, so before you go in there, we walked in. It was a big room, and in the room there was this huge rotunda of booths, like an actual rotunda. It was in a circle, probably about, I don't know, I'd say 12 doors, maybe 14 doors.
Yep.
So, why not? We get coins out of the machine because you have to get tokens. It's like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
So, or like Chuck E. Cheese used to be. So, we go into the booth, and the booth is dark. It's very dark.
What's the point then? What's the point if it's dark?
Well, that's the thing. You got to put the coins in the slot first.
Oh.
So,
shit.
Yeah, so you walk in the booth, very dark. The only thing you can see is the receiver where the tokens go. Right. So you go in the booth. The door shuts behind you. It's spring loaded, so it just closes by itself and latches. You put the coin in.
Yeah.
There's just a tiny little light, like maybe a 3-amp bulb, just lighting this coin slot. You put the coins in. You drop in the tokens, and then there's this window in front of you that opens.
How much are these tokens?
I forget what it was. I mean, the tokens were probably like $1 a piece, and it was like one token was, I don't know, it was rated in minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes, whatever it was.
Man, that's worse than the. I was at the gas station and I had to use the air pump to pump up my tires. That's even worse than that. I was like putting in dollar after dollar just to pump up 4 tires, man. That's even worse. The peep show.
Don't get me started on the free air thing or the pay for air thing. I get mad. My face gets red. I start throwing shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the peep show. So the peep show. Oh, I can't believe people pay for air.
Ralph is fired.
And the air is free, but the pumps never work. I'm subject. Where was I? The peep show.
The peep show, right? Where were you?
Tokens in the slot.
Oh,
And
jeez.
then the window goes up. There's a little window. It's probably like a foot.
You hear this?
2 foot.
I don't mean to interrupt. Before it goes by in the light, Brian's there. He says 5 of us sitting in Dan's living room watching you 2 idiots.
Who's the bigger idiots there, Steele? The 2 of us that are on YouTube right now, or the 5 of you sitting in the living room watching 2 idiots?
I don't know, the 2 idiots on YouTube or the 5 idiots watching the 2 idiots on YouTube? Think about it. I don't know.
That's a lot of idiots.
Okay, so let's get back to the peep show, man.
We started with the guy with the clocks the ejaculate like you would a pitcher.
Oh.
So first job next to a jizz mopper is where this conversation started. So now I'm in the peep show booth. I put the tokens in. Can't see anything in the booth. Just put the tokens in the slot. The window goes up.
Yeah.
And in the middle, this rotunda. In the middle, and I told you the doors were all in a rotunda, like maybe 12, 14 doors, so 12, 14 different booths.
Is this the beginning of a horror movie, or is this a real, like...
It should be the beginning of a horror movie, and you'll understand why when I get to the end of the story. So in the middle of this rotunda is a rotating stage, and on this stage are a man and a woman engaging in.
Oh, so it's like a live-action show, huh?
There's actual people.
I've never been to one of these. I would not know.
They don't have them in the States. They do have peep show booths in the States. You can watch videos, but never live acts. So I'm in Barcelona, Spain. I'm watching these two people do their thing on a stage that rotates. I'm inside of a booth. The window's up. It's about a foot by 2 feet. And when I first see it, I've never seen anything like this before. I think I was, what was I? I was 19 years old. Yeah, about 19 years old. So I've never seen anything like this before. I'm fixated.
So,
Like this actually happens. I can't believe this.
what happens if you put like $5 in? Okay, say you put it's not even dollars. What are they shillings or clams? What are they?
Like cheese tokens.
Well,
they're like little coined tokens, like you put in a skee ball machine.
all right, so say you put $5 worth in, okay? But all of a sudden, unexpectedly, the show's over, if you know what I mean. Just out of nowhere, the show's over. The guy, he's over. The show's over. What do? Do you get a refund?
No. This show doesn't end, I don't think. I think they just keep swapping out. So it only lasts so long, this particular show. You put the tokens in, this show's only going to last, 4 or 5 minutes. And then, they've got it, like, they can time it. They're like porn stars, they take a time when they do whatever. But that's not the point.
Oh,
okay?
what is the point here?
The point was, I didn't notice the booth because I was so fixated on what was happening on the other side of the window. And I'd been in there probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes before I noticed that the booth kind of glistened.
Oh,
it was shiny.
No.
Around.
This is a family show. No.
Walls are covered. They're covered, and I don't know if I touched anything. I started freaking out, immediately leave the booth, and my friends are out there laughing at me, by the way. They noticed a whole lot faster than I did that the booths were covered in man-seed.
Oh, dude, this is a family show. I
told you it was a horror. It started as a horror story. I told you it was a great start to a horror story.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy, there's a guy that has to go clean that up. Like the jizz mopper cleans up those booths.
Yes, does he get benefit? Is that a union job?
I don't want that job. I don't know how you even who applies for that job.
It's
like the owner's nephew who owes him favors.
What about your glory? Whose glory hole business?
Who's got a glory hole business?
I don't know. Brittany's talking about some glory hole family business. Trees like the custodian, he says.
That's exactly what he is. We'll call him the jizz mopper, though. I think it's nicer.
I don't know. Custodian is a little bit more prestigious, I think.
It's more professional. Like, my dad wasn't a janitor. He's a custodian. My dad's not a jizz mopper. He's a custodian. I don't know if it works the other way. I was trying it out. It sounded good out loud for a second. It really did.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going through these okay, I'm just gonna read some. I don't know if they're good or not, but you sent me these bodily, what is this again? Unbelievable fun facts about the human body. Okay.
Right.
There's man. I'm trying to find.
Dan told us all about your old biz, man. You had an old biz. You had a glory hole business I didn't know about.
Who, Dan?
No, you.
Me?
I think that's what Dan's saying. You had a glory hole business.
Oh well, somebody's got to pay the bills, Now here's the thing: the average person farts enough in a 24-hour period. It doesn't say to fill a standard child's balloon. How big is it? What is a child's balloon? And who's farting into a child's balloon? To find out if that's average.
Is that on that list?
Yes, that's right here. Number 7. The average person farts enough in 24 hours. There, I can't even read. To fill a standard child's balloon. My question: who's farting in a child's balloon?
That wouldn't be my question. Well, my first question is again, who's measuring these things? And how would one measure that?
Look at this. April's causing shit there. She says, April just said the B on your hat is for blowjobs.
Ah, it could be.
It's funny
What's the
because
B on my hat for?
April knows all about it and can spot it a mile away, so she's well versed.
In glory hole businesses?
Yeah, and blowjobs. Yes.
She's a glory hole connoisseur. Speaking of blowjobs, on this list, I saw a very interesting fact on this list myself.
Oh.
Let me find it
Oh,
here.
where was it?
Yeah, it's number 6, right
Number
before the part 1.
6.
Number 6,
Oh,
the inside of your cheek is made from the same tissue as the inside of the vagina.
get out of here.
Yes, that's what it says. Which may have something to do with the popularity of blowjobs.
Shut your vagina mouth.
That's what it says. Do you have a vagina mouth? You have a vagina mouth. I have a vagina
Get
mouth.
outta
Everybody has a
here.
vagina mouth. Yep, all
So-
these people, all the idiots sitting in a living room watching 2 other idiots on TV talking about vagina mouths have vagina mouths. They're just a bunch of vagina mouths.
So this one here says the average male body only has 1 liter of blood. It's enough to either use the brain or the penis. That's it.
What number was that?
I just made that up.
Well, because there's one on here like that.
I did. There is one.
Number 9, the average boner uses about 2 tablespoons of blood to become erect.
Okay, so
And
hold
about
on.
the same amount of blood is in a gerbil. So the amount of blood it takes to erect a penis is the same amount of blood that is inside of an entire gerbil.
All right, I'm telling you. First of all, this is getting more and more disturbing. First of all, there's somebody out there who farts in child's balloons to find out what the average fart is in 24 hours. And now, how do you find out that the average boner has 2 tablespoons of blood? That sounds a little bit morbid.
I feel like you'd have to like
I don't want to know.
lop it off when it's fully
Oh,
erect and then dump it out. Or squeeze it like you would an orange. Then you know exactly. That's how you figure out how much juice is in an orange. You got to put it in a juicer, squeeze it manually, and then you get roughly a half a cup of orange juice for a half an orange.
Come on. And number,
It's just like milking a cow.
you just, sorry,
Just squeeze as you pull. You squeeze as you pull.
milk it.
And
Milk
then
it.
twist like you would a washcloth after you take a shower, and then you get 2 tablespoons of blood.
Yeah.
And then you cut open a gerbil and you make that comparison. Some guy did that to get that fact.
Sorry, Caleb. Caleb says he just joined and we're already talking about penises. Oh my God, here we go.
Caleb, I can't believe that you logged in thinking that there'd be anything
Yeah.
less for you to see. Were you?
Um,
So not only is someone measuring how much human gas it takes to fill a child's balloon. And first of all, what size is a child's balloon? Because I thought balloons were all just pretty standard. I didn't think there were sizes.
well, I would think that other than a hot air balloon or a weather balloon, a child's balloon is probably bigger than average balloon. So does that mean we fart more than we think? I mean,
I don't know. Like, is it like those thin ones you use to make animal balloons? Is that a child balloon? Or is it like, I'm trying to picture what they're referring to when they say a child's balloon. Like the ones you blow up, you get 50 of them in a bag at the dollar store that you blow up for parties. Is that a child's balloon?
yeah.
And in that case, what's an adult balloon? How big is an adult balloon?
My
I
God.
feel like the adult balloons are like the big inflatable like beer bottles and cowboy boots that people have at parties.
Big punching
Those are
balloon.
adult. Yeah.
Remember those punching balloons as a child?
I'm thrown off by child's balloon. I really don't know what the difference is between, and apparently my dog has something to say about it. I don't know what the difference is between a child's balloon and an adult's balloon, if there's a difference at all. But they're very specific on this list. They say it takes, what did they say?
An adult balloon is a condom. There we go.
So do you think it would take less gas to fill up an adult balloon than it would a child's balloon. And it would have to, right? Because condoms are smaller. Although if you've ever blown up a condom,
Dude,
or
those
stretched one out,
those things get big. Not that I'd ever.
massive.
Never mind. You know,
It's like blowing up into those latex gloves before they went to the stuff that doesn't blow up.
you ever see? You
in
ever?
the doctor's office.
Wasn't there a comedian who took one and stretched it over his head and blew it up?
Yeah, there were a couple people who did that. There's probably a video on YouTube we'll have to find and show next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, and then what? They snort it.
Maybe. You know what? We gotta talk. We can't talk about this anymore because the whole child versus adult balloon thing is throwing me the fuck off.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I like the last one.
Let's move on to something simpler.
Well, I like
Let's
the.
move on to the last one's good.
Yeah, the last one is really good. Pollen is essentially plant sperm, which therefore this makes hay fever an STD. Since no one voluntarily takes pollen, I've concluded we're all being raped by trees.
So we can all join the Me Too movement. We can all do it because we've all been raped by a tree.
Me too, me tree.
Edward says that adult balloons are stronger to resist breaks. So if we were in fact talking about adult balloons being condoms, I think he's correct.
All right, I got to Google what the dirty hammer.
The dirty hammer.
Yeah, Dirty Hammer's a guy here. I've known him for a little while now. Honey, yes. Honey is old jizz. Ugh. Do I have to say the Dirty Hammer or just Dirty Hammer? Let's see what the
Are you asking him or me? I would think that it's a formal title and you should call him Mr. Dirty Hammer.
Oh, Mr. Dirty Hammer. Urban Dictionary here. Well, it's a spin-off, of course, of the original Hammer. It begins when a girl is sucking on your balls and makes her way down to your chocolate starfish. Once she's there, you proceed to execute the hammer. Oh, but then you start performing the awe-inspiring Dirty Hammer. Gotcha.
The shark. Okay.
Yes. So I think the hammer is a variation of the catapult, or in some cases it's even a spin-off or a variation of the gonzo.
Or the Dirty Sanchez.
The Dirty Sanchez is no. I think the Dirty Sanchez may be like a distant relative, but because
Aren't they all?
they are. No, I think that the Dirty Sanchez is from a different angle and direction. But the Dirty Hammer, the catapult, the gonzo is all from the front side. I think.
You know, this is funny. You were discussing. I think we had a conversation last week. Matter of fact, I'm sure we did. We were talking about things that fun games we might be able to play on this on this live feed.
Well, we're not playing the Dirty Hammer, that's for sure.
No, we were talking. We were just using terms.
Yes.
Terms. We were talking about. I said there was a lot of interesting poker terms.
Oh, yeah.
We should make a list and have everybody guess. Is it a poker term? Or is
it a sex reference?
A sex reference or a poker term?
Did you come up with any?
There's a ton of them.
Really?
I need to write them down.
Hold on, I can Google this really quick.
Google what?
What we're talking about right now. You keep talking. Is it
poker terms versus sexual references?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking? Is that what you're Googling?
Or yes. Let's see if we can find it. It's got to be here somewhere.
Well, here, I'll give you an example. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready.
The following term, is it a poker term? Or is it a sexual reference?
Okay.
The backdoor straight.
See, it could go either way. The backdoor straight. It could be. It could definitely be a poker term. Straight, flush. All that. Backdoor, meaning what's a backdoor straight? Is that?
What's a backdoor
Well, you're not going
straight?
to tell me. You're not going to tell me. Don't tell me. So everybody says poker. Everybody says poker. So
It is in fact a poker term. It's
Ah.
when you have three cards that would support a straight, but you need both the turn, and this is for hold'em terms. You need both the turn and the river to make the straight. So
Oh.
you have three in your hand, so you backdoor straight.
So you're basically if your opponent didn't bully you out properly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. But and that was a simple one. I need to sit down and make a list, and I think I'll do that this week, and we'll play it next. That's what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna play.
Yes.
We're gonna play poker
Or sex.
or sex.
Yes. All right.
Poker or sex. We're gonna do that next week.
Absolutely.
Definitely, we're gonna play that game next week. So everybody tune in to watch that game. So I'm gonna stop talking about that now. Let's talk about something else completely.
There's got to be more.
You were talking earlier about stories in the news.
And, did you hear about that? You hear about the airplane today? Southwest?
The airplane. Yeah,
I hear their flight sucks so bad that people are trying to get off mid-flight. Sorry.
Is it too soon to make those?
Is it too soon? It probably is. I've always been wanting to make a joke too soon.
I don't know if it's really ever too soon, though.
Liquor in the front pocket, liquor in the front pocket in the rear.
Man, your reading skills are on point tonight.
Gee, it's not just tonight. Let me tell you, public school done me good. Yee-hoo.
Mom's gonna get me in trouble for this. Edward says.
What do you?
My brother, the Cincinnati bow tie. Cincinnati bow tie. I've heard that before. And I'm going to guess that's not a poker term.
The Cincinnati. Who says that? Your brother said that?
My brother said that. He said the Cincinnati bow tie.
How far up? Where's he at?
What, in the chat?
Yeah.
Right above.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, the Cincinnati bow tie. Yeah, no, I'm with you on this one. I'm going to say it's not a poker term.
Maybe it's a term I don't know because it's table games or something. Maybe it's something he knows.
All right.
Dirty Hammer's poker. Dr. Daddy says poker.
So
Gypsy Outlaw says that's teabagging.
Teabagging. Here's one. Here's one that's going to be pretty tough. Actually, I just looked one up. Okay, is it poker or is it sex? Okay. Shut up and suck.
I'm gonna say that's sex.
No, it's definitely a poker term. Definitely a poker term. Shut up and suck. Yeah, definitely a poker term. All right.
All right, we gotta stop. We're gonna play that next week.
Oh, okay. All right. So hold on.
Come up with a good list. Something we're not looking for. We have a list ready made.
All right, let me do something really quick, okay? We're going to skip ahead because I know we got some people from East Liverpool here, so it's going to really help out, okay? Give me 2 seconds to find it. Let's see. We'll set this up. And, oh, there's a picture. There's a picture of Mark Zuckerberg on a booster seat. Just because I think it's funny.
I saw that picture, yeah.
That's not what I'm going at here, so... Okay, here it is. So I have to zoom in and bring it up. So this is actually, oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn.
Oh, good God, get your shit together.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Hey, this is tough. This is tough. Okay.
Mastermind.
So here it is right here. Okay, this is real. This is absolutely real. For those of you in East Liverpool right now, I'm from East Liverpool. Stu, you're from East Liverpool. So here it is. Here, I'll read it. I'll read this, okay? This is true story. This is true. Not this is a true story, but this is true story. All right? East Liverpool. Officers responded Sunday night to a Bradshaw. You know Bradshaw Avenue, don't you?
I do.
All right. Officers.
Wait, is this about the crazy woman?
Yes.
I did see this. Go ahead.
Okay, so officers responded Sunday night to a Bradshaw Avenue residence to remove 2 people where the female caller had given the name of Danielle Wright and a birth date that the officer later determined were inaccurate. So the name and the birth date were inaccurate. He reported the woman's name is actually Danielle Wright Watson, 56 years old, and she had an outstanding warrant for aggravated menacing. So he returned to the home and told her about the warrant. So this is where it gets funny. She asked to see the warrant and then gave it back, telling the officer it was not her and that he needed to leave right now. She reportedly told the officer her name is Yolanda Yumchuck, and that she had been kidnapped as a child and traded as a sex slave. Also saying her mother was Marilyn Monroe, who had been killed in 1964. According to reports, the woman claimed her uncle is a Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, and her half-uncle is Barack Obama Jr., alleging he is the ringleader of the child sex slave in the county, with all the children being held in the basement of La Croft Church. Officers had her empty her pockets. This is funny. Officers had her empty her pockets, saying among the items she removed was an electric bill with the name Danielle Wright Watson. An officer grabbed her wrist and she became dead weight, trying to walk away, but he was able to handcuff her. She was transported to the county jail on an outstanding warrant, which stemmed from a 2014 incident, which a woman complained she had a psychiatric breakdown and was threatening to kill people.
That's only in East Liverpool. I don't know if it's only in East Liverpool. It definitely is. It seems to be a Ohio River Valley thing. But definitely, that sounds very Liverpudlian.
It doesn't that. I love the fact that after all of this, she lied. Oh, that's not me. That's me. They pull out an electric bill out of her pocket with her name on it.
She's just carrying her electric bill around in her pocket, by the way. I think that's very responsible. Because I get my electric bill and I just toss it on the counter. I don't carry it around. I want to forget about it. I don't want a constant reminder in my pocket that I have to go pay my electric bill.
I just throw mine out in the street.
How do your lights stay on?
Well, my neighbors go away for the winter. So in the winter, I just drag an electric extension cord and drag it across the lawn and plug it into their porch outlet. And we just run off of that.
Nice. All right. I found a story earlier that I think I sent to you.
Uh-huh.
A pet raccoon.
Ah, yes.
And, we've covered raccoons before. We talked about the zombie raccoon were plaguing Youngstown. That epidemic seems to be under control, by the way. I haven't heard any reports. I still haven't seen one.
That's not good for...
Just so I can...
That's not good for the T-shirt business.
No, it's not good for the T-shirt. So it was a live and die story for a few days. But anyway, another raccoon story popped up today that I found interesting. So it was about a pet raccoon stoned off of too much weed.
Oh,
yes. A woman took, it was a pet raccoon, a woman took it to a firehouse for help. So it says, this is in Indianapolis. Firefighters at an Indianapolis fire station opened the door early Friday morning to a one-of-a-kind request for help. A frantic woman, distressed because her pet raccoon was stoned off of too much weed. The raccoon, according to Wayne Township Fire Department, PIO Captain Michael Pruitt, had been exposed to, quote, too much, end quote, of someone else's marijuana. I like that they say someone else's
right?
Like there's a small chance it belonged to the raccoon. And its owners were worried it was overdosing.
Well, you can't rule it out because I bet they didn't check the raccoon's pockets.
Yeah, true. They should have. He does steal. He's abandoned. So not knowing what to do, they brought it to the fire station. They said that they were very lethargic, and then she started to explain what happened, and there wasn't really much they could do, and it was just sort of one of those things that they were going to have to, he was just going to have to ride out this high, is basically what this fire department told this woman about her pet raccoon. You're just going to have to let him ride this one out.
This raises questions. So, the first question, was this really her pet?
Or what, they just put it off the road?
Was she sober first? Which I doubt. I doubt. Anybody who brings up a raccoon to the fire station, cannot be sober. Just it's impossible.
Well, the time of day is a day. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you that.
Maybe be a little later, but there. So there's a dispatch call.
Uh-huh.
Dispatch calls, and I don't know if we'll be able to hear it.
There's an actual call.
Yes, there's an actual call.
Get out of here.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this mic close enough to a speaker here.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it'll play over this. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Somewhat. No, I can't hear it.
Okay. All right. Well, then here, I'll just tell you exactly what the dispatch goes. Damn it. So, the first call says apparently they have a raccoon that got into their meth, and that was at 3:07 a.m. That call was logged at 3:57 a.m. And a minute later, dispatch comes back and says, "Sir, Speedway doesn't have anything." They say Speedway, and I'm assuming they're talking about the gas station Speedway. It's the only thing I can figure. But fire did call across the hall, say that it was a raccoon that overdosed on somebody's heroin. So at this point, they're not even sure what the raccoon is ODing on. And then 30 seconds later, another district officer radios in, who's at a firehouse, and he says, "I'm sitting at one of the firehouses. No pet raccoons are overdosed here." And the other officer 2, says, "Well, if they show up, you Narcan him." Officer 1 replies, "Way too weird. I'm leaving." And Officer 2 then signs off 10-4.
So he actually had orders to Narcan the raccoon.
He said if they show up, Narcan him. Now, could you imagine a woman at 3 o'clock in the morning showing up to the firehouse doors and you have to Narcan a pet raccoon?
Brian brings up a valid question. He's like, "Are you sure this didn't happen in East Liverpool?"
Yeah, I'm positive that didn't happen. It was out of Indianapolis. It was a story out of Indianapolis.
Oh my
So it's
gosh.
definitely an Indianapolis story. But I thought it was strange. With all there's raccoons are taking over the news lately. I feel like raccoons are trying to
Trash pandas are. It's that time of year, man.
They're tired. You know what? They're tired of hiding in the dark. They're tired of being forgotten about. They want some coverage, and they're getting it right now.
Trash pandas, or there's got to be another name. Something bandit.
It's just bandits, isn't it?
Trash panda, or I don't know, something.
Furry bandit.
Nah, furry bandit.
Ringtail bandit. Ringtail bandit, I think is what it is.
Maybe that works. That works.
Ringtail bandit is, I think, one of the other names they call. But regardless of what they're called, they're done being hidden away. They want their spot. They want their 15 minutes. And since Easter, they've been in the news quite a bit. Ugh. Are you cracking open something else?
I am. I'm out. It smells like skunk. So dumpster bandits. That's it.
Dumpster bandits.
That's good. That's it right there. Cheers, Mike Colley. This one's for you, Mike.
And for the dumpster bandits.
Mm-hmm.
Who just want their 15 minutes.
All right. Oh, so hey, I forgot. So earlier on Facebook, okay, you put that thing up there. You guys have seen these on Facebook where there's 2 categories, and the first one is you pick what your first name. What does your name start with? It starts with a J. You go down and there's a J and it has a category, and then your last name, and then you've seen it. It's like what are you gonna do with your life, or the one you put up with, what, something like what's going to kill you or something, Stu?
It was,
How are you going to die?
What's gonna kill you, or how are you gonna die? That's how you were gonna.
All
How
right.
are you gonna die?
So I saved that, and I'm going to put it up so people can see. All right. So we'll put this up real quick. Let's go back one real quick. Here it is. Okay, I need to resize it real quick so you guys can see it. And it's how will I die? So basically, you take the. There it is. Boom. Okay, there's a little bit. Hopefully, you guys can see it. So it says, "How will I die?" All right. So for me personally, J, I will be suffocated. W, by pro-lifers. I'll be suffocated by pro-lifers, which I did make the joke earlier, something, kind of self-defeating, blah, 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 this and that, Stu, what was yours?
Mine was I'm fucked by everything.
Fucked by everything.
How will I die? My first initial of my first name T.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked by.
Yep.
First initial on my last name S. Everything. So literally, how will I die? Fucked by everything. Literally everything. I don't even know what that means, but apparently I'm fucked.
All right. So Brittany Danan, will be stabbed by meth addicts. All right.
Which is ultimately where they live.
Yes.
That's very conceivable.
Or stabbed by pro-lifers if you want to go that route. But for YouTube, we'll just say stabbed by meth addicts.
We're gonna go maiden name.
Oh, okay. So Dr. Daddy, run over by meth addicts. Okay. He's in Georgia, I believe, so that makes sense. Stunek is suffocated by everything, which, okay, all right. So Mike Colley, what's Mike Colley? Mike Colley is buried alive by pro-lifers. No, I'm sorry, buried alive on fire. Damn.
Just buried alive by on fire.
Okay, well, we'll just say on fire. April is filleted by juggalos. Brian, stabbed by everything.
That sucks for you, Steele. Trust me. I'm getting fucked by everything. You're getting stabbed by everything. This is bullshit.
Stu, name someone in the news.
Ronda Rousey.
Okay, so Ronda Rousey skinned alive by every member of Limp Bizkit.
Dude, that would be a terrible way to die.
Oh my God, Gypsy Outlaw.
I hope they're singing when they do that.
Gypsy Outlaw lynched by grandma. Damn.
But grandma's hardcore, man. You don't know.
Oh my God. Who else is in the news?
Barbara Bush just passed away.
Did she die? I thought that was fake news.
No, Babs died today at 92.
She did.
Very, very honorable woman. She did a lot for literacy for a very long time. Class act.
Okay.
Class act,
Well, so at 9
this. Babs died. Barbara Bush.
At 9 this morning. Is that what you,
like that?
So reportedly, 9 this morning, Barbara Bush passed away. She was stabbed by the world we live in. It's a sad
You know
world.
what? That is sad. That's a sad story. That's so sad to put in. You know what? That's very accurate, I believe.
How about this? Donald Trump, run over by Democrats.
I feel like this list was put together just for that.
Oh, come on. Nobody would manipulate this.
Run over by Democrats. That sounds exactly what they were like. They started with that, and then they just went crazy from there.
All right. So how about this one? Hillary Clinton. Pants on fire.
Now tell me that they didn't do that purposely.
I'll be honest. I might have manipulated this a little bit before the show. I may have changed a few here and there.
Just a little bit.
Crystal. Kim. Okay. Well, Kim Kardashian. Strangled by hugs. Yeah, hugs. If hugs were dicks.
Just Kanye's. Just Kanye's dick. She's strangled by Kanye West's dick hug.
Oh my God.
That's what's written on her tombstone, her epitaph.
Oh
Strangled
my
by Kanye's dick
gosh.
hug.
Edward Lopez. Crushed by a cloud. That doesn't quite. What is that? Crushed by a cloud? Okay.
Edward's gonna start smoking pot. That's what that
Crushed.
means.
Oh, I got you. Crushed by a cloud. Now that makes sense.
I mean, getting crushed by a cloud sounds pretty good to me. I mean, it sounds way better than getting fucked by everything.
So let me ask you, what is? I'm dumb here. I should have looked it up. What does filleted mean? Because I'm thinking of something else that sounds similar to filleted.
The word filleted?
Yes.
I'm not even sure it's a word. It's got to be though, right? It's on a list on Facebook.
I mean, if it's on Facebook, it's got to be true, right?
Perform fellatio on.
Oh, see, that's what I was thinking.
So filleted would be the past tense of fillate.
So April filleted by juggalos.
Filleted to death.
that makes more sense now. That makes more sense. Because wasn't she the one talking about the glory hole? She was. Nope. Looks like we lost Stu. Oh my gosh, we lost Stu. Well, that sucks. Craig. Oh, hello. Yo. Hey, you there? Let's see if we get Stu back on here.
Please leave a message.
Whoa. We don't want to leave a message for Stu. Yeah, I know. Where's Stu? I think this happened last time. Let's give him a call one more time. Walmart Wi-Fi problems.
Please
No
leave a
doubt.
message.
All right, well, we'll wait till he calls us back. Tree. Tree, what's your last name? We got Tree. We'll pick one out. Tree is fucked by Lord Jesus Christ himself. Woo! Your glory hole business is booming, by the way. No doubt. No doubt. Mr. Stranger, what'd you miss? Well, if we had Ralphie here, Ralphie could give us a little recap. Well, guys, I think we lost Stu for the time being. Ralph was fired. Do you think Ralph is butthurt? Where's Ralph's recap? Where's recap Chad? I do not know. All right. Let's get back to business here. Well, I guess, I don't know, guys. What else we want to talk about? Stu obviously doesn't want to talk to us anymore.
Please leave a message.
Nope, he's done. All right, well, it is 10 o'clock, and I hate to cut it short, but unless we get Stu back here. Oh, he's sending me a text message right now. 2 minutes. Tech difficulties. Basically, they caught him at Walmart. He was at the snack bar at Walmart stealing their Wi-Fi. Lakin. Devoured by my existence. Ooh, that's a little deep. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Who else? All right, so maybe we'll just go back to some of these. Speaking of noses, I was just looking in live chat. Excuse me. Man, You can always see your nose, but your mind just ignores it. Yes, yes, kind of like the work I have to do tomorrow when I go to work. I'll just ignore it. Oh, somebody's back. Yo! What's up, man?
Technical difficulties.
You got too much. You got too much Vaseline on your hands, didn't you?
That might be the case.
Slipping and sliding all over.
Well, I'm not sure. God, I hate my internet. I pay so much for internet. I feel like it just craps out whenever it wants to.
Yeah, mine does the same thing, man. I was in the middle of a live stream one day, and just like everything just done, just like that, and I couldn't connect for like a good hour. And I was like, "What the hell, man?"
Well, I'm not cool with that, man. Yeah, I'm not cool with that at all. But I am back regardless. I had to reset. You know, I had to reload, so it actually gave me time to go take a piss too.
Still, Gypsy Ellis. Oh, Stu was teabagging.
I was teabagging.
Yes.
That was easy. I don't get teabagged. I teabag, so that's good. She
Well,
said I was teabagging somebody else.
I'm not quite sure. It depends on how you interpret it.
Gypsy Ella says I was teabagging. Was you teabagging? She was asking me a question.
Maybe you're making a.
I assume Gypsy Outlaw is a woman. I shouldn't do that. Is Gypsy Outlaw a girl?
I don't know. Gypsy Outlaw. I would think Gypsy Outlaw is a dude.
You're thinking it's a dude, because only dudes would tune into this show.
No, we got a handful of women here tonight.
Handful of women.
We got binders of women here. Binders of women.
I think we need to incorporate this microphone I have into an intro, maybe over the dancing pygmy.
Lakin says those balls say I just, or those eyes say I just had balls in my mouth.
You know what? Man, she can read me like a book. I don't know what to say. My dogs were teabagging me.
So Gypsy Outlaw says yes. What does yes mean? Oh, I'm a 38-year-old man, so yes, I'm a dude. I was right. I was right.
I don't know. I saw Gypsy. I don't know why I automatically go to. I don't want to think there are men gypsies because I know so many of them. Gypsies are big gamblers, so they run around the casino all the time. They drive me crazy. So I'd rather think of woman gypsies, although they're very aggravating. So I don't know why I think either.
Had to use his adult balloon to catch the man pollen.
It was an adult balloon. You're right about that. I couldn't use a child's balloon to catch the tree or what you call it, the man pollen.
Man pollen, right? Yes.
That's so bad. We're getting raped by trees using adult balloons rather than children's balloons.
This live stream, I'll tell you, this live stream had such potential. Before we hit that stream button, I'm sitting there thinking, man, this is going to be the show. This is going to be the show. We're going to be like upright citizens, you know, we're going to be prominent, positive influences.
No, we're none of those things.
We are none of those things.
We've never been any of those things. We do things like this.
Oh, yes. Yes. I forgot to get one of those.
I love this thing so much. I'm going to take this to Walmart with me when I work the door.
Dude, you'd be the man. You got to record something. So, hey, here's the deal. You got to put your phone in your pocket on your shirt, have the camera facing out, and have it just record. And you can upload this on a YouTube channel.
Laughing my ass off, loving the B&P hats, butt plugs.
But plug.
We didn't plan that one out. We made a mistake. That was not what that was supposed to mean.
It was supposed to what? BP gas? We're like gas?
Or bipolar. Who knows? I don't know what BP stands for.
All right, Brian. Hey, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks, Steele, man. Come back next week. We're going to have a whole sperm and farts and pee, and hopefully raccoons if they
Oh.
stay in the news.
Is it poker or is it sex?
BP?
Is it poker or is it sex?
BP.
BP.
Is it poker? Is it? I can't think of a poker term. BP.
Blind penetration.
Ugh. You probably shouldn't do that to anybody. You go in blind, you're asking for problems. You should never go in blind. That's a terrible idea.
All right, so we're gonna make up a whole list next week, guys. Join us. We're gonna do a whole spiel on is it poker or is it sex? Butt pirates. Oh, sweet. Who needs gimmicks when we have gimmicks?
Solo microphones.
Yes. Right there, Mike Cawley said right there, butt pirates.
Well, one hat is right then. The P is right. So the P must be butt. My hat actually stands for pirates.
Yes, yes.
Really, I like it.
Butt pirates.
Butt pirates.
Yeah, maybe we need to coordinate next time.
Yeah, next week you can wear a Pirates hat and I'll wear a Red Sox hat.
Tell you what. You wear your eye patch and I'll wear my fake Gonzo nose.
Do I have to wear my parrot too?
Yeah.
And in my patch that says twice a semen. 2 times semen, MVP.
Oh, and butt predators.
See, I like that better. That makes us sound legal.
Butt predators.
That sounds like the name of a very I feel like that should be a great. I'm going to start emailing people tomorrow and suggesting that title for the next butt film they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, butt predators, not butt pirates, butt predators.
Ooh.
Prey on the butt.
All right. Well, I had a bunch of pictures. I like putting pictures up, man, but the problem is there's a delay and here's the thing is my wife was giving me critique. She was critiquing me last week because she was listening for a little bit before she got bored and started watching, Housewives of New Jersey or whatever. She watched us for like a good 5 minutes, which is good, before my own wife got bored.
I think Lauren sits in the bed and watches this until she falls asleep. We're like good nighttime aid. We're better than melatonin.
Hey, well, you remember that old what was it on? It was Howard Stern. Do you remember Howard Stern, the movie?
Yeah.
The one where, check it out. You think is she laying in bed right now listening to us? Tell her to put the phone in a private location, and I can go like this.
Tell her to turn the vibrate on.
Oh, come on.
Collie says, "Don't slap your hands like that." It sounded more like butt pirates.
Yeah.
That's like a motorboat. Like that.
Oh, yes.
You were like right in the microphone too, by the way.
I know.
That was very loud.
I just probably ear raped you, huh?
Well, you know what? Better ear raped by you than by a fucking tree, bro.
Hey.
Yes. Trees are out here just raping people all willy-nilly. At least you, put me on the internet first.
There you go.
It's like buying me dinner before you rape me.
Oh, my goodness.
The pictures you have.
What's...
You put them up. I know they're going to be on a delay, so I won't see them for a couple minutes. So here's what you do. You put them up and you do the setup. Set up the picture. By the time you set it up, I'm going to see it.
Yeah, I'll have to do that next week because I totally didn't do it this week.
No, I'm just saying for next week.
Oh, yeah, no, there was...
You have a whole bunch of pictures and stuff. Yeah, you do a little setup. It's about, what, maybe 10 seconds, give or take?
Yeah.
Like that.
So hopefully my boss isn't watching right now. Hey, look at that. Once again, Joe, I'm making my family proud. I'm setting the bar real high. Real high.
You know what? We appreciate every penny that's going to
Oh yeah, dude. Hey.
There's something you guys have to look forward to. Joe and I will be together over Independence Day. We're gonna do a special July 4th live stream. July 4th. It's not our Tuesday night. It's a Wednesday night this year.
Oh.
So we're gonna do a special Wednesday night live stream. Independence Day, Pigpen and Stew style.
Well, before we even go further, I kind of committed us to something. A few things. I committed us to a few things, actually. We were talking. I was just actually talking about this earlier. I was like, "Yeah, Stu's going to come up. You know, he's coming up in July, and we're going to do this, that." So basically, I pretty much committed us to live streaming at least once every day.
Oh, that's fine. We could do that every day.
Perfect.
For like minimum amount of time. We'll find something to
Yeah.
We'll go live stream us doing Scorpion Bowls or.
Which do you think I can beat? So here's the thing. Do you think I can beat my 12-second record? I have a 12-second record of downing a Scorpion Bowl through a straw.
Now explain what a Scorpion Bowl is for those at home that don't know.
You're lucky Dan usually saves all his pennies and counts them over and over. Yes, he's a certain type of person. So a Scorpion Bowl is, I'm trying to find something about the size of the Scorpion Bowl. Well, I guess.
Does it have a particular size, or is it just the size of that joint?
At this joint, it's probably just a little bit smaller than a frisbee, but it's a bowl, Scorpion Bowl, and they actually make these things super, super potent. They use the cheapest, most disgusting alcohol in the world at this particular joint that I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like a giant margarita, except for it's made with part alcohol, part Windex. You know, it's like it's not really good. My virgin eyes are what they are reading. I must have missed something. So a Scorpion Bowl, it's got, I don't know, vodka, rum. I don't know if I doubt there's tequila. I don't know. There's gin. There's about 20 different alcohols in it. And they just pour it in.
This is what they said. This is the description of a Scorpion Bowl. Fruit juice, typically orange or pineapple. Multiple types of rum, usually overproof.
Yep.
Dark and white.
Yep. Okay.
Vodka, gin, and grenadine. While the above ingredients can be pre-mixed, the sparkling wine floater is added last. So it's a bunch of cheap, bottom well liquor, high proof.
Well,
no good for you.
I'll be honest. At this particular joint, they're pretty cheap. So they don't use the fruit punch. In lieu of the fruit punch, they use one of those urinal mints, urinal cakes for flavor. They put that right down in the bottom so you don't actually chew on it because they want to be able to use it for the next guy. But it adds a nice flavor, a unique flavor.
Brady says just put some Windex on it.
That's the next best thing. So my record is, I think my record's like 12 seconds to suck down a whole Scorpion Bowl through it. It has to be through the straw. You have to put it down into the center. It's got to be vertical, and you have to keep drinking until you hear that, you know, when you run out of juice. That annoying.
No hands, right? No hands?
You can use your hands to hold the straw, but that's it. Just, I mean, if you want, just to keep it vertical for off. Yeah, but I have a 12-second record. Maybe we'll live stream. We'll see if we can beat that. We'll get wrecked. We need a designated driver.
Well, don't you have Ubers there?
I've never actually used an Uber in town because I have a vehicle, so I don't know if we have them here. We have a taxi service.
No, I'm sure there's an Uber somewhere.
Plus,
Or we'll take a taxi.
Yeah, the urinal cakes are from the urinal. Where else?
Use urinal cakes.
Where else would they be from?
That's where it gets all its flavor.
Some people just don't understand.
They don't get it.
I keep telling Brittany and Dan and everybody to come up and visit, and they're like, "We can't hang. We can't hang." They keep saying we're too old to hang with you. You're gonna drink.
They're too old.
That's what they say. I say, Dan, Brittany, why don't you guys come up and hang out with me? And they're like, we're too old. We're too old. You drink too much. We just can't hang. We're too old. Pre-flavored. Urinal cakes.
They only come in one flavor. They're all pre-flavored.
Urine. A little salty.
Speaking of urine, that list
Yeah.
said, what did it say? Hold on, let me look here. That list we were talking about earlier, the amazing human body facts, unbelievable, whatever it was about the human body.
Yeah.
So there was one on there about urine that I thought that was kind of interesting.
Did you find? Are you looking for it?
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it. Read it. Okay, cool.
And it's that there's urea in the eye boogers you develop while sleeping, and that basically means you pee from your eyes while you sleep.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
There's the little crusties. Crusties.
Repeat
Yeah,
that. What?
Eye boogers, the crusties in your eye.
Yeah.
There's amounts of urea in them.
So.
So there's urine in your eye boogers. So basically, you pee from your eyes while you sleep.
Or I pee in my eyes.
That's a possibility.
I've actually done that before.
Mike says, when does he get an invite?
An invite to come up here and drink? Where are you at, Mike? Where are you at, Mike?
Brittany's still young enough to be on YouTube. She's very happy about that.
I'm so young enough. What are you saying? I'm too old to be on YouTube?
I think that's exactly what she said.
Damn. No respect. She says she's 10 years younger than me. Then why do you... Well, she said Dan made it to dinner tonight with a walker.
Why is he using a walker?
He had to use a walker to get to the dinner table. He's old.
Why?
Nah, I don't know.
Well, he's not that much older than us.
I think she's
So
just...
why was he using a walker?
I think she's just messing with him.
I don't know. I would use a walker for fun. I've used those scooters in Walmart for fun.
We could play... Oh, dude. We could... If you got... Hold on. Screw it. When you come up, we'll do a... We'll get on the scooters and have a demolition derby in Walmart.
Ooh, how long do you think we got to put a time limit on? We're gonna get kicked out.
How long before we get kicked out, right?
Well, so we have to put something on it. So it's gonna be how many different end caps can we hit before we get kicked out, or how many times can we bump into each other before we get kicked out? We have to have an over under. Like I say,
Sure.
we'll be able to ram each other. We'll be able to ram each other maybe 6 times.
Are you kidding me?
No, we'll go a little higher than that.
Oh, I'm gonna go at least... I'm going in the 15 to 20.
The minute we get on those things, we're suspect. They're gonna start following us around the store. So we're not gonna be able to ram each other that much before we get asked to leave.
10 minutes, you're on the list now. So, has that been done yet? Have you ever seen a video on YouTube or anywhere, demolition derby at Walmart on the scooters? I've seen fights. I've seen fights in Walmart. I've seen some questionable clothing apparel.
We should do it in shopping carts. We'll ride in the carts, and we can have Adrian and Lauren push the carts. They won't be on video though, so we'll make them wear those big. Have you seen those big animal head masks they sell in Walmart?
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
the shark and panda.
Hold on.
Wear those.
One of them will be shark. One will be panda. I'll be in the adult Chewbacca costume.
And I could be an adult Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
There you go. And
We'll ram each other with buggies rather than scooters, because the scooters we're not going to get away with.
right, it's kind of like it'll be kind of like Mario Kart. We'll call it Pigpen and Stew Kart.
In Walmart. That's a fantastic idea.
Stew Kart in Walmart.
Stew cart in Walmart. We can do the cart shit all day, promise. Mike says we can do it all day.
We can do the cart shit all day. Really? I don't know, man.
Mike's got the spot.
Oh,
Dress as a trash panda. Dan says dress as a trash panda.
Mike was telling me that he said it in the chat earlier, his mom, I think he said his mom worked there, or somebody he knows works at Walmart. We may have an in.
What Walmart?
It's in Wyoming. I would.
Just
I'm
to play,
I'm not above it.
just to go play kart.
I only know one town in Wyoming, Cheyenne. Is there another town? What's the capital of Wyoming? Is it Cheyenne? Silence. This is,
I'm trying to remember geography class from when I was in 8th grade. Is Wyoming a foreign country? Might as well be to us.
Holy crap.
When I picture Wyoming in my head, I see scenes from like old cowboy movies.
So Rock Springs and it's Cheyenne. That's it.
That's it. That's the only towns in all of Wyoming are those two places.
Wow. Wow. All right, Mike.
They have trash pandas in Wyoming. Mike, they have trash pandas in Wyoming.
I'm sure they do.
That's the only way I'm coming.
Dude, I'm telling you. When me and Stu do our world tour, we're hitting up Wyoming. That's on our list. Oh, and I was right. Cheyenne is the capital.
You didn't say Cheyenne was the capital. You said Cheyenne was the only town you knew, and yet you asked what is the capital of Wyoming. So you didn't fucking know. Don't pretend you knew.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I knew that.
No, I don't think you did.
I'm pretty
You knew
sure.
Cheyenne was a town in Wyoming. You didn't. You were like, Cheyenne's the only town I know in Wyoming. What's the capital of Wyoming? You had no clue. You didn't put two and two together.
I did. Where,
He told you.
where's Ralph? We need Ralph to do the recap.
Oh, he missed way too much. Ralph missed a lot on this one. Edward did the recap last week for us. If he's still here, he can try to sum it up. I can't remember what point he came in. I want to say it was somewhere around penises.
Who?
Edward.
Oh, Edward's here every day. Edward is like.
Was he here from the beginning though? I'll tell you what, Edward. Try to work on a recap. See if you can recap it.
Edward is usually, I will say, Edward is usually one of the first people in the office, in the chat.
Oh, that's the office. That's our office.
It is. Ralph is a no call, no show, fired. Mike, I am in Massachusetts. Stu.
And I am in Ohio.
Ohio. Glad I'm not the only one to say he's fired. See, Justice is actually, so we have Justice is a female, Brittany, female. I'll go into the East Liverpool Walmart dressed as a trash panda and scram sing all the songs. Oh my God, what is scram sing?
Scram sing.
All the songs from Nightmare Before Christmas. Scram sing? What is that?
Is that like flash mobbing?
I don't know.
Listen, if you go into Walmart and do that, you have to go to electronics first, Britt, and you have to get one of these microphones, Pop Solo. Then you can sound like this when you sing.
Wait, that's not the Japanese one, is it?
Yeah, you buy them at Walmart.
I need to get there.
Screaming, she said screaming. Scream singing.
Oh.
So she said scream.
All right.
And scream sing all the songs from Nightmare Before Christmas. We both know how big of a fan she is of those songs. So she knows every word to every song. And she has to use one of these mics.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. She has to get it. You have to get it on video. You have to send it to Joe so we can put it on here of you scream singing Nightmare Before Christmas songs in the East Liverpool Walmart.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, Edward gave a little recap here. He says,
Okay.
We started off with some little memes, went on to speaking about semen ejaculation speeds. Who does that? Balloon sizes.
This
kids
guy?
versus adults. Stu's Walmart Wi-Fi boots him. And he returns and more fun. So yeah, my Walmart Wi-Fi. This is Armstrong cable Wi-Fi, which is just as bad as Walmart Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna lie to you. You call that.
I just copied that, so I'm going to copy and paste it for next week, Edward.
And Justice is pointing out, Edward, that you forgot about butt plugs. Butt plugs.
Wow.
I'm not sure. If I do this, am I pointing the right direction? No, I'm not.
What do you? No, the other way.
That way, right?
Yes, there you go. And me, no, I gotta go this way for you.
Hold on. Left is right, right is wrong. I don't know.
Yep, yeah,
I can't
this
agree,
way.
right?
This way. All right, your other left. Jose, my man, doing real good, real good. Just hanging out, having a lot of fun. Stu, can you hold down shop for like 2 seconds? I have to.
Joe's gonna take a pee, everybody.
Yes,
More fun.
yes. Don't go anywhere.
Speaking of pee, while Joe's gone, I'll tell a little pee story.
Oh.
This is a great pee story, and this is something that Lawrence wanted me to tell for a while because she has fond memories of this particular pee story because it involved her greatly. So, quite a few years ago, we were living in East Liverpool still. We used to have bonfires all the time, and well, not even really bonfires. They were small campfires and get-togethers and cookouts. We'd have people over. One particular night, I discovered wild turkey American honey, and I drank quite a bit of it. So then, once we go to bed, I'm hammered, totally shit-faced. So sometime during the night, I get up and I have to use the bathroom. But instead of using the bathroom, well, we'll come back to that. I didn't know I got up. I was hammered. So the next morning I get up. Lauren is nowhere to be found. I'm looking everywhere in the house. She's not anywhere in the house. I call her on the phone. She answers. I say, hey, where are you at? She said, I'll be home in a minute. And I said, well, where did you go? She said, I'll be home in a minute. And that's how she said it. And I hung up. And I knew I was in trouble. So I immediately started trying to think of everything I might have done the night before. What did I say? You know, I'm like, I'm running my mind ragged trying to figure it out. So finally, she walks in the door. And she's got 3 bags full. She goes to the bedroom. She comes out. She's got like 3 garbage bags full of sweaters. Like her sweaters. And she said, you peed on them. Now you can go wash them. So I got up in the middle of the night, hammered to the teeth on wild turkey American honey. I opened her sweater drawer and peed on her sweaters. She didn't wake me up because you shouldn't wake a person up like that. She didn't want to get peed on herself. The best part of the story was that after because I opened the drawer, I didn't just pee on her dresser like a wild animal. I opened the drawer, which in my mind, what in a drunken stupor must have been simulating lifting the lid of the toilet. So I opened her drawer and peed inside the drawer. And then afterwards, I like closed the drawer a little bit, and then I went to the bathroom and washed my hands.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like so I peed in her dresser. I didn't make it to the bathroom and take a leak, but I am clean. I was clean, so I went to the bathroom and washed my hands before I went back to bed.
I never knew that part of the story. I was like, this was.
Washed my hands?
No, yeah, I thought there was like this was my favorite, one of my top favorite stories that I've heard. You know, that didn't involve me. These are some free favorite stories. Now it's even better. Now that I know that after you pissed and just flooded her sweater drawer, closed it, that you actually went.
I tried to close it. I don't think I got it closed all the way.
You went to the bathroom and washed your hands.
Yeah, I washed my hands afterwards because hygiene is important to me.
Oh my gosh.
It's important to be clean.
Jose called it. Savage level has been increased.
But she was really mad when she came. She was pissed.
No pun intended?
Actually, pun intended.
All
She
right.
was pissed. And it wasn't enough that I had peed all over her sweaters, and that I had to go wash them now. But like, I wasn't even apologetic about it. She told me, and I laughed, and I said, I have to call my friends and tell them what happened. So I had to I called everybody that I'd been drinking with the night before to tell them the story. You'll never believe what I did last night. So it wasn't like I was ashamed. It was like I was treating it as a proud moment.
Oh God, yeah.
After I peed in a sweater drawer, like
Yep.
an animal.
I've done some dumb shit. Dumb shit when I've been drunk before. Dumb shit. But they all have something in common. They all have something in common.
The dresser.
They,
I don't know if I tried to flush the dresser then.
they all have something in common. Like I've always, as soon as you do something dumb, the moment you're physically able to either speak without puking or you can get up and go, you tell people. That's what you have to do. You have to tell people your stories, how dumb you were. Oh my gosh. Did you?
It wasn't like I was young either. I mean, this happened when I was like maybe 34.
Yeah. Old enough to know better, young enough not to care.
I still think it's one of my favorite stories. It's
Oh,
gotta be one of my.
dude, that's a great story. Like that's up there with one of my favorite stories, and I think I've told it before. But one of my favorite stories is I used to work at Rent-A-Center, and I have so many stories. But one of the funniest stories, and I have to be in the right mood to tell it. I have to be real energetic and just on point. But I worked with a guy who shit his pants at work. That was a great time. I'm telling you, if you ever work with somebody who shits their pants at work to the degree that this dude did, you have a good story for a long time. First time seeing Stu and he made me laugh. You're marked as fave, Stu.
Thanks, Jose.
Nice.
What are you talking about? No, I don't want to fucking replay this chat. I'm fine right where it's at. Thank you very much, computer.
Oh, man. All right.
So, Mike said that he was about 30 of himself. He sharted at Walmart on Black Friday. So now his family calls it a Black Friday when it happens. Like it's a Black Friday because he sharted in his pants. And he said he was almost 30.
You sure it wasn't Brown Friday? I would have thought it would have been Brown Friday. A little celebrating the excessive fiber.
Ugh, that's the worst, man, when you shart. And then you gotta walk with your like cheeks clenched because you're trying not to smear it all over your fucking underwear. Or your pants if you go commando.
I've never, okay, I'll be completely honest. I've never shit my pants, ever. 100% never shit my pants. So, how do you, because I've pushed it to the limit before. Like, I'm at work, and I'm like, oh, I feel something. I got to do a little bit this, a little bit of that, maybe in a few minutes. Next thing you know, you got like something knocking on the back door, like, hello, let me out. And
You're locked and loaded.
Oh yeah.
The torpedoes in the tube, bro.
Oh God, yeah. And you just barely. You ever have one where you just barely make it to the bathroom, and as you're unbuttoning. Sometimes not even that late. I mean, sometimes you're unbuttoning and the missile is firing and you have to kind of, really time it.
I always like get my hands ready to brace myself.
Yes, fighting with the brown snake. Yes.
I just farted, or so he thought, trying to be curious to everyone else.
All right. Now you're just.
Says they've had people shit in the aisles at Walmart. Just throwing shit on the floor. There's people shitting on the floor in these Circles Walmart.
What? So us doing this stew cart in Walmart isn't really a big deal then, because we're not shitting in the aisles.
Well,
Yeah.
Hit each other hard enough. There might be a release.
The missile about to blow. Yeah, no, So I'm telling you, man, I'm down for this stew cart at Walmart.
Stew cart at Walmart is a fantastic idea, and I think it should be, when we title it, it should be, stew cart at Walmart, but a little at symbol like you would use office.
Yes. Yes.
Ampersand. Isn't that? No, that's not an ampersand. What the hell is that called?
No, I don't know. That's a weird. It's got a. Excuse me. I love the story of Joe. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The story of Joe leaving a monster deuce in the office bathroom and does not flush. Did I tell you that story?
No,
I didn't tell you that story.
I don't think you did.
I might have been on with Jeremy one night. I can't remember. I think it was with Jeremy. So,
Jeremy's got a good poop story about me too. So yeah, go ahead.
oh God, in PA.
Yeah, PA.
Oh, the PA trip. Oh, yeah. No, this one's so. I'm up on the second floor of the office. There's second floor all shares one bathroom. First floor shares the bathroom right directly below it. So I use the upstairs one, and they're pretty new. They have like the toilets. You stand up and you walk away. They flush. You don't have to flush anything. So I'm late one day, and my not allowed to have overtime. Oh, I gotta go. So I'm like, but I have to take a dump. I gotta go real bad. So I'm trying to decide, take a dump and get overtime on overtime, which I do all the time. But at this particular time, I thought I was just like, I'm gonna clock out, which is downstairs. So I clocked out downstairs, and then there's the bathrooms downstairs. So I sit in the bathroom. Whew, I dropped a deuce that could sink the Titanic. It was a monster. It was a monster. So I'm used to the self-flushing toilets. I get up, wash my hands, and as I wash my hands, dude walks into the bathroom. Actually, he must have been in, I think he was in the bathroom while I was still in the stall. So when I stepped out, he was ready because there was someone else in the other side. He was ready to, which is never a good idea. You never want to go into a stall after somebody else, right afterwards. You want to let it cool down and air out. There's nothing worse than sitting on a toilet that's already pre-warmed. So I open the door and I'm walking to the sinks, and he must have been walking in. He must have had to go pretty bad. And I hear him just, ugh. Remember the Goonies scene with Chunk? When he's talking about the vomit on the balcony at the movie theater? He's like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and then I did the worst thing I ever did. I took some fake vomit and I threw it over the balcony, and he was like, everybody was puking all over anybody. So,
Are you talking about? No, you're not talking about Goonies, are you? Oh no, you are talking about Goonies.
yeah, that was Chunk.
I was thinking of the scene from Stand By Me.
What scene is that?
When they're telling the campfire stories in the woods, and the
Oh,
one kid tells the story
but the pies.
big dude that he has the pie eating contest.
Yeah.
In Soda World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Projectile vomit at its finest in cinema.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was Stand By Me. Okay. Stand By Me, that wasn't, who directed that or who wrote it? That wasn't a Stephen King movie, was it?
No, you're thinking of The Stand.
No. I don't know. All right, well, no, I do remember that though. It was like they puking all over each other, and that was some good shit. No, that was just like the story in Goonies. So I get out of the stall, I walk out of the stall, and the dude's walking in. I'm washing my hands, and dude, he was not happy that I didn't flush the toilet. I totally forgot that they didn't have the automatic flushers, and there was a freaking iceberg in that toilet, and he walked right upon it.
Tree said he's seen a video on Facebook of a guy that pranks his girl where he puts laxative in her pre-workout drink. And I did see that video. They're jogging and they're out in public in the middle of the day. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tree, but doesn't she have to shit in a trash can?
Get out.
I swear to God, I'm pretty sure that she has to go poo in a trash can or something because he put a laxative in her. She she was leaking through her tights.
Do you think that's real? Is that real or is that faked?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's the internet. Who knows? It could be. It might not be.
I don't know. I'm always a firm believer. If I see it on the internet, I'm pretty sure it's true. I think most people are honest. I think humanity is pretty honest,
Most people are really, really honest. I'm sure of that.
especially on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
These videos aren't con jobs. They're not put-ups. They're the real deal, all of them.
Hmm.
100%.
Hmm.
Laxative is, Jose says, heard of female Viagra. I'm going to try it out on my girlfriend. I want to know how she's going to act.
Huh.
Oh, no. Laxative is real. My friend used it on me. Oh, yeah. Laxatives are real, man. They'll
Oh,
work.
trust me. So,
Yeah, I'm taking just
my wife works at a place now. She actually just put her notice in because they're a bunch of fucking douchebags. But she was telling me that before she worked there, I guess, there was a guy, one of her bosses or somebody works there, and I can't remember his name, or I'd say their names because I can't stand them. I think they're all scumbags. But one of them was at work, and for whatever reason, he took a Viagra at work, and he passed out, and they had to get the paramedics, and they carted him off on a stretcher with an erection.
that would be the worst.
I thought that was funny.
Unless your erection's not big enough to see.
I thought that was the funniest thing, man. Some scumbag who takes a Viagra at work? This douchebag. Anyways, I just thought it was funny. They had to cart him out of there on a stretcher with an erection. It's fitting.
There's a problem. I don't know if I'm just like trying to think of a one-time thing, maybe a one-time situation where, like, the most inconvenient place I've ever pitched a tent.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of anything on the top of my head. I'm gonna put some thought into that because I'm sure if I think about it hard enough, I'm gonna find one time where I popped wood at the most inconvenient time. There's got to be one story. I mean, the thing is, it's got a mind of its own when you're young. It just goes off like a fucking loaded gun.
Oh yeah.
So there's got to be at least one story I could think of. But I'm going to put some thought into that along with the poker sex terms for next week.
I'm going to write it down because we totally forgot last week.
The poker sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
Poker.
Right below Stu Cart at Walmart.
Yes.
Obviously, that'll be something we do in, almost 10 weeks, right? I'm coming in 10 weeks.
Yep.
Over July 4th week, so.
There it is.
It'll be that. So about 10 weeks, Stu Cart at Walmart. I think we can do a lot. Mike, as much as it pains me to say, I don't think we're going to make it to Wyoming this year.
Probably not, Mr. Stranger.
But perhaps there will be, if the first one is a success, a second edition in Wyoming.
Oh.
So, but he did have a good idea about. He said he'd referee, so we could have him run around with a whistle and a ref shirt on, issuing points for when we hit one another.
So it could be either Stu Cart at Walmart. Edward says call it Wall Cart.
That's not bad either.
I like that.
Write that down too. These are all suggestions that are up for debate. I like them. This is definitely discussion type.
Yeah. We'll have to come up with some rules. I think alcohol is a must.
Stu needs to dance in Walmart dressed as a trash panda as addition to my bid. I need to come down to Liverpool to do this, or are you going to come up here to do this? Because I can do it either way. I'll dress as a trash panda. I have to find I'll dress as like Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. That would be pretty
Oh,
badass.
God, yeah. If you're going to dress up like a raccoon, Rocket's the way to go.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh, my
So, yeah,
gosh.
and you know what? I like the suggestions, the whole wall card thing, or, Stu Cart at Walmart, whatever we want to call it. I like that people are getting involved. I like that they're us ideas, and these are the things we need. I kind of like it.
Oh God, yeah, this is great. I'm telling you, we'll make it happen.
Mike says I'll rep anywhere, so Mike is apparently spending 4th of July with us.
Hey, we need you, Mike. We need a referee.
We'll take the referee. We could use 2 referees. I'm sure that my dad, I'm sure he's got referee shirts in his closet because he wore one when he kept the basket. He wore one when he kept the book for the basketball team in high school. So I'm sure he's got a couple of them. So I'm sure we have ref shirts. I have whistles for when I coached my daughter's soccer team. We can make this happen.
I have alcohol. Does that count? That counts. Sure it does.
Alcohol is a necessity for Walmart or Stu Cart in Walmart, whatever we're going to call it.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. We'll figure this out.
All right.
Well, I think it's about that time.
Mr. Stranger says his volume is max. Mr. Stranger, I think, has trouble. I think they've been having trouble hearing me. We're going to have to work on this, and we apologize. We're going to have to work on this audio thing.
You know what's weird is I don't understand because when I live stream with other people, I don't have any problems. But I can.
And I don't understand because you can hear me fine.
I can.
I'm actually talking louder than I talk normally just to make sure that I can be heard.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's, maybe it's a placement of the mic thing. Maybe it's
I don't know.
Maybe it's something soundboard. We'll figure it out.
Oh, Tree says the audio was good until you got disconnected.
Yeah. Well, maybe that has something to do. Do you think your sound goes back to some original setting when I do get disconnected?
Could be.
We'll have to figure that out.
Well, Brittany says we can hear you fine.
You know what? I'm just going to start screaming into the microphone and wake my kids up who've got school tomorrow and they're doing standardized tests this week. They don't need to sleep. It's no big deal.
All right. So, dude, we got the countdown before you're up here, before craziness ensues.
You know what? We will do it. We should do that. We'll make a countdown clock, and then we'll put it up in the either the beginning or the end of the live streams on Tuesdays.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll do that. We'll definitely make a countdown clock.
Sounds good to me.
And Jose, before we go, he wants to know what games I play. I don't play games. I work 2 jobs, and I watch Netflix.
Stu is nothing but serious.
Yeah, I used to play games. I used to play Call of Duty quite a bit. I know Joe's into Racing Rivals. I tried to get into that, man. I just couldn't do it. I started way late, and it was a cool game. I just never got into it. I just kind of lost my appetite for that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. That felt good. All right.
Especially when it comes with problems, you know it.
Well, I guess we can start wrapping this up, man. I'm going to have you, if you want to close it out when you're ready.
Hey, I'm ready now, man. Make sure you guys all come back next week. Next week we're gonna do our poker terms or sex acts edition. We're gonna have. I'm gonna compile a list. Joe's gonna compile some more. We're gonna have. I'd say like hopefully 25 to 35 terms that we can go over and laugh about. Maybe some ideas. We'll float some rules for Walmart. Maybe come up with some things for that.
All right.
Anything that comes up in the news this week, hopefully more raccoons doing crazy shit as they've been doing.
I love raccoons.
Everybody loves raccoons.
I can't get enough raccoons.
No, nobody gets enough raccoons, especially since Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Everybody loves raccoons.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll find some more lists. There's always great ideas on Facebook. How will you die? Where will you live? What planet are you really from? If you were an alien, what kind of alien you'd be? There's a ton of them. We can do that. But yeah, every week there's going to be something we can talk about. And obviously, there's always going to be poop stories.
I love poop stories, pee stories, fart stories. I can't get enough of them. I love them. They're good. They're fun.
And at some point, I think that we're going to have to do some in the field work, some videos in the field, but we'll have to figure that out.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. We'll get it down. We'll figure it all out. Maybe, if all goes well, maybe Germany. Oh, yeah.
Dan sometime. Dan needs to come up, I think, over July 4th, the live stream.
Maybe.
So, Brittany and Dan, why don't you come on up July 4th?
Yeah. See about that. Take some vacation. Come on up.
And bring your trash panda outfit.
Oh, game on. We'll go up to New Hampshire.
And that's when I can get my lessons on unhooking a bra.
Stu's got a sharp memory.
You're just too drunk when we do these things, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not enough. Maybe if I had a little bit more to drink, stuff would stick a little bit better.
Well, that's why we write things down so we don't forget.
I wrote it down. Poker, sex terms.
I saw you write it down.
I did. I got it right here so I can remember this shit. So.
And next week also we're gonna have, Joe's gonna do some video compilations. We're gonna laugh a bit about what's coming out on the internet right now, making everybody laugh. Have some commentary on that, and you'll have to do that 10-second setup thing for each clip, and then we'll be all right.
All right. So, Stu, I'm going to put it up real quick because there's some people here that didn't see the opening credits. I want an opinion. I love this. It's a little. I'll cut it off. I won't do the whole thing. All right, but you guys got to watch this. Let me know what you think. All right, ready? Here we go. Check it out.
It does make me laugh.
I love this guy. Isn't he? Yep. Probably 84. 1984. I love that, man. I can't get enough of that. I just watch that and watch that. It's so funny.
Stu want to get rid of us. He want to finish too early. Mr. Stranger said, Stu. I don't know what he's asking me.
Stu.
Yeah, he said he never got his question answered. I know it. I saw that part. But I wasn't sure what he was asking me.
If you guys don't think that's funny, you're not in the same mindset as me right now. Oh, speaking of that, this Friday, 4/20, Super Troopers 2 comes out.
Oh, 4/20, yeah, Super Troopers 2.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, if you stare up at the moon on 4/20, it turns green.
What?
I saw it on the internet. It must be true.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. But they actually filmed Super Troopers 2 right up here near me. A couple of years back.
I did read that. Yeah, they did most of the filming up there, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So.
You should have went and been an extra.
How cool would that have been? I wish I would have.
That would have been cool. I've always wanted to be an extra in a movie. I had this dream that I go to a movie set to be an extra, and that's all I'm gonna do. But they like me so much they give me a speaking part in the movie.
Yeah, and then from there it's like downhill. You're in all the movies.
Yeah, then I coast right through life.
Yeah. Bitches and babes. Palm trees and chronic.
Dreams are a fantastic thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to say goodnight.
Keep it going. Let's roll it out.
Roll it out with the little guy doing the dance again. I think that's good. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, guys. Hey, it's been fun. It's been real, but it hasn't been real fun. See ya.
It actually has.